In today's haul, I think I genuinely found a key to unlock a Stargate. Welcome back to Dust Euphoria. Today we've got a real exciting video for you. If you saw our most recent short video, you know we picked up this mysterious metal object in our most recent thrift store haul. In the short, I joked about this potentially opening up a Stargate, but as it turns out, I had the wrong cinematic universe, or literary universe as it turns out. This is actually a cryptex, which is based on a device first mentioned in the Dan Brown Vinci Code book. In the book itself, I did some research. It's actually these rings with the letters on them are made of marble, and then the rest of the device is made of brass. And so this is a slightly different. It's all metal. It's very heavy, really dense. And then it's supposed to have a matching cap on the other side, but that's been removed. But it's still locked. I was doing some research and I saw a YouTube video on how to change the combination. You'll see there's a little arrow here, and then whatever combination you put in, you can spell it out across here. And it's all letters. It's 26 letters in each row, and this one has 6 rows. I think the original Dan Brown, the one he described in his book, only had 5. But this one has 6. And so the video explained how you can change the combination. And in the video, you simply remove these 2 screws, and then you could pull the rings off. Now, I'm theorizing, since the cap on this end is off, I should be able to take the screws off, and then I think I can align these one by one and just slide them off. So I'm not sure, that's just a theory at this point based on the video that I saw and what it looked like once she took it apart. Now what that means is, number one, we should be able to get inside of this, which I looked up these little replica cryptex lock boxes online, and it looks like they're mostly used just for storing rings and very small objects. It's almost a novelty. There's just hardly any room in here at all. I think in the book it contained a scroll written on papyrus or something, and apparently there was also a very fragile vial of vinegar included with the scroll. So if someone tried to break this open, or any sort of violent activity, the little vial of vinegar would break, and then the vinegar would destroy the scroll, so you couldn't read it. So yeah, what I'm hoping is that we can get into this and find out if there's anything inside, whether it's rings or anything else. And then also what should be fun is I'm theorizing that in order to get it open, I'm going to have to line these rings up with whatever the combination was that the previous owner had set. So we'll know what that combination was, and then for fun, I'm going to try to reset it to something else before I seal it back up. So yeah, I'm hoping to accomplish all 3 of those things. You know, obviously the biggest one is going to be to find out what's in it, if anything. And this is sort of like the infamous Geraldo Rivera Al Capone vault reveal TV special, and hopefully this will have a more exciting ending than that. But I don't know, I'm a little wary. When I shake it, I'm not really getting the vibes of anything moving around, but of course if it's meant to store rings, perhaps it's padded or something inside. But anyways, let's get on with trying to get it open. Okay, as I mentioned, the key is going to be these little screws. And what's odd is the video that I saw, it was actually like a small Allen wrench head instead of this standard Phillips head screw. Let's see if they're both, yeah, they're both little Phillips head screws. So we lucked out on that. I probably could have found a small Allen wrench, but not as easily as I could find a small Phillips head screwdriver. So the first thing we'll do is we will take these screws out. My handy dandy little screwdriver. Hopefully they're not too snug. Let's loosen it up. And I'm thinking we won't have to take it all the way out. I'm afraid I'll drop it and lose it. So maybe we can just loosen it enough, loosen both of them enough. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I can feel it coming loose. Let's see if that did it. Okay, we have step one. The little lock ring is off. We'll set it down there. And then you can see what you need to do is this runs throughout the whole device, and then each of the rings has a little groove set to a certain letter. So in this case, it looks like the final letter is going to be D. Let's see if that, yeah, okay, it spins the whole thing around. We get to D, and then we can lift the whole ring off, just like that. Okay. We'll set it here, and then actually we'll keep track. Got this little Scrabble tile thing here. And so the last letter in the original combination is D. Now let's take a look. Okay, there's the thing. Let's wheel it around. That's an R. I hope this doesn't spell anything that's not appropriate for YouTube. Okay, so that letter is R, and it comes right off. Put it here, and we'll get the letter R. Let's see what we got next. A. Okay. A, let's set this up here. Put that there. And oh, that's neat. I thought it was solid all the way through, but I guess, yeah, it would make sense. It has to have notches to allow for the spinning once they're all in place. Okay, let's see. Let's get that around. Z. That was unexpected. And then next up is I. Oh, I wonder if it's going to be lizard. That off. Get the I in here. Or wizard. It could be wizard. Let's see. What's it going to be? It is wizard. Alrighty, let's slide that off. Finish up the original key. That's so funny. And then there it is, with all the rings removed. And then theoretically, this is going to slide right out. Oh, there it goes. Let's see, I don't want it to spill out. So, okay, there's the empty part. Oh no. Yep, it is empty. Womp womp. That's funny. Is that like a little heart shape maybe? Oh yeah, it's definitely a smaller heart on the back. So I guess that fits the idea of the ring storage. So okay, that's really cool. It's such a fun object. Let's see, put that back on there. So neat. Okay. Now before I seal it back up, it would only make sense to find something to store in it. And I think I have just the right thing. If you've seen our previous videos, you might be able to take a guess. So hold on and I will be right back. Okay, I have an item perfectly suited to be locked away in a cryptex. It is the One Ring from The Hobbit and Fellowship of the Ring. Isn't that amazing? If you saw our previous video, this came in a separate thrift store bins haul, and it's part of the Lord of the Rings Monopoly game. So yeah, how ideal is that? Now let's just figure out how we're going to do this. I got some extra padding too, So you don't want the one ring getting scratched, right? Get Smeargle all upset. All right, so we'll take this. If you'll notice, the one end is blocked and then the other end is open. So what I'm thinking is we can just stuff the packing in, half of it, push it all the way down, slide the ring in there, and then put the other half. And the end result is right there. Got the one ring. Serious potential crossover here between the Da Vinci Code and Fellowship of the Ring, right? Okay, let's get this, and we will slide this back in there. Easy peasy. Now we have the task of choosing a new password. And I think I've got the ideal one. Let's get rid of the old one. And I'm going to go Frodo B for Frodo Baggins. Let's see, from what I saw in the video, this part is relatively easy. You see where the notch is, and it just lines up with the letter, and this ring just slides off. Let's see, we'll find the F, line it up so that the F there is lined up with the notch, and then yeah, this goes on first. We'll get this. We'll just slide that on. Step one. Now let's just rinse and repeat with the rest of these. Okay, that should have set the new combination. Now let's seal this back up. Put that on there. Then we will tighten it down. Actually, we'll loosen this one a bit. It's like putting on a light cover. You want to tighten both sides equally. Okay. It's pretty snug. Looks a little off. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Snapped right in there. There we go, and okay, super tight. Now let's see if that worked. Spin it around. We'll get the arrow up here, and we'll go F, R, O, D, it's kind of slip sliding, D, O, and then we'll get the B around here. Okay, I will try to get it ideals, perfect, and let's see, there we go. And there's the one ring. That is really neat. Now you got to line it up to get it closed again. All right. Awesome. Thanks everybody for tuning in. That was a whole lot of fun. I was so excited when I found out that it looked like I could actually get into it without having to figure out the combination. So I immediately started to open it, and Lynn Cinnamon mentioned, you should probably film that. So then I had to set up this whole thing and wait, and I was going crazy because I really wanted to see what was inside. So I'm so happy that I was able to get in there. And also, this is really neat. I don't think they're that expensive. They run from like 30 to 50 or 60 bucks, and it's really cool. So if you're looking for a novelty gift, and they don't have to be a Da Vinci Code fan to get a kick out of that, especially if you've got something fun to put inside. So anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff, and we'll be sure to see you in our next video.